The 2021 season countdown is brought to you by Oddschecker, your one-stop betting hub. Hello guys, how you all doing today? Welcome back to another video, another live video and another update on the world of Lionel Messi and Kalidou Koulibaly today. Welcome back, I hope you're all good. Before I dive into today's video today, I want to say thank you to my latest sponsor, Oddschecker, for sponsoring the 2020-21 season countdown on this channel here at Esteemed Kompany. There are now 10 days to go until the start of the season, and if you do like a pun, Oddschecker is the only betting app you need for the Premier League season. Oddschecker has been a place where you can compare odds, but now you can bet through it. So, if I was to explain it, basically, it's kind of like Deliveroo, but for betting, so make sure you do check it out. And today they've asked me to talk about transfer players coming in and out of Manchester City. And of course, the big one potentially coming into Manchester City is Lionel Messi, who's currently still 8 to 13 onwards. I would love to see him come to Manchester City. Fingers crossed that'll actually happen. And maybe it could be Koulibaly too. And going out, maybe Stones, maybe Otamendi. Who knows is going to go out. But anyway, if you haven't already, check the link in the description to download the Oddschecker app, where you can bet with all the leading bookies in one place. Remember as well, gamble responsibly, and you have to be 18 plus to download the app and all that kind of stuff. Go check it out in the link in the description below. But we're going to talk about Lionel Messi, guys. Hello, welcome to the team, everyone. How are you all doing? How you all going? So that new members coming in already. I've got 2 new members straight away. I've got Palafi has upgraded to join the bonus videos and join Slack, and James is here. Hello to everyone. How you all doing in the chats? Everyone's here. 400 people are already here. Once again, I want to say thank you to Oddschecker for sponsoring the 10-day countdown to the Premier League season kicking off. How's the form, Stephen? Adam, I'm pretty solid, mate. Hello to everyone else joining in. Patrick is also now a member as well. 3 new members to welcome me onto this stream. Thank you so much, guys. You're all absolutely wonderful. Patrick, the latest member. Who else is there? We've got Patrick, we've got James Bate. Welcome to the squad, James. And Pal FV's upgraded his membership too. The hype train, basically, in terms of Messi, is kind of it's where it was, if I'm being honest. Now, if you're kind of joining in going, Stephen, what's going on in the world of Manchester City Football Club? Well, basically, we're kind of as we were, really, if I'm being totally honest. But there has been the first step to today, I guess, towards some kind of solution. Man today in the comments saying, you make me want to get that kit. Well, I hopefully have that effect. That's why, Puma, if you're watching, give me some free kits for next season, maybe, between Bartomeu and Lionel Messi. Now, they've had that meeting. Bartomeu was going round and round and round today, basically. Bartomeu and Messi, that kind of saga was going on. We even got updates on what they were eating for lunch. Literally went to a nice little Italian restaurant in Jorge Messi after arriving in Spain, Barcelona today. And it looks like a nice little Italian restaurant, if I'm being honest. There were rumours about what he ate and all that kind of stuff. And finally, he got into that meeting. But we've all as Patrick just said, feel like I'm becoming numb to the Messi news until something huge happens to improve. I understand that feeling entirely. But basically, what happened in this meeting, it all started to leak. And let me just double check it up. My laptop's frozen again. Now is not the time to freeze laptop. Please don't do this to me. Why is it not gone? Hang on. There we go. I've got it up. Firstly, basically, during the meeting, apparently Jorge Messi said to Bartomeu, my son doesn't want to stay here, which is big news. Apparently Jorge Messi was inflexible during his meeting with Bartomeu. First contact between Jorge Messi has been conducted, and they both had very different postures. It's good news from a City perspective that Jorge Messi basically was digging his heels in. That's what you want to hear, basically. You want to hear that Messi still does want to go, and there was no basically backing down. There was no, have this new contract, he just gone, okay, that'll do. None of that, which is still good news. Kabuto Yakushi, thank you for the question, Kabuto Yakushi. Hey, Stephen, if no agreement is reached between Messi and Bartomeu, do you think City will risk signing him for free and fight in court? That is the million-dollar question, isn't it? I think City are wary probably of court cases after the cast thing. There's only so many times we can get away with these kind of things, so to speak. Not get away with it, but eventually a court case will go against us. But I think they would go quite far for Lionel Messi, especially if Messi was adamant that his contract was pretty sound. City have some of the best lawyers in the world, Kabuto, so I really think they'll know what they're doing if this goes to it. Patrick Crawford, welcome to the membership as well. Another member. God, it's raining memberships on this channel. Thank you so much for the support, guys. Welcome to the squad, Patrick. It's good to have you on board. So, as I said like 20 minutes ago on Twitter, all the leaks will start to happen. Manchester City will start to... Hang on. There we go. I'm sending it right now. It's sent now. But basically, as I said basically on Twitter, that all this news would start to come in slowly but surely, and we'd realise that basically Bartomeu's camp would leak some rumours first, and then Messi's camp would leak some rumours, and that's exactly what's happened. Bartomeu is always one for... He's always one for kind of trying to control the message, basically. And it was no surprise that his camp was the first to leak some rumours. Patrick, subbed on Twitch and here this week, been watching since the Blooming Rising days. Thank you so much, Patrick. I really appreciate your support, pal. But yeah, Bartomeu's contacts were basically the first to leak it. Barcelona apparently have stated that they will wait for Messi in training and they're not going to sell the player. So basically, Bartomeu's doing the big man. He's stood there, he's posturing, he's got his arms out and he's going, I'm not selling Lionel Messi. Which is what we kind of had to expect that, really. We had to expect it. It was always going to be a case where this was going to be very difficult to get over the line. And it still proves that way. But for me, what I really wanted to see from these meetings is a commitment from Jorge Messi and obviously Lionel Messi to show that basically he does still want to come to Manchester City, that he does still want to leave. There was always this doubt in the back of my mind that Bartomeu will dangle a tasty new contract in front of him of 2 years, allegedly, and he'd eventually just cave in and go, this is going to be very difficult, and we'll give in and go for it. That kind of has happened, but he hasn't given into it, which is nice. He did offer that contract, but he hasn't gone for that contract. Messi's dad has still gone, my lad wants to go to Manchester. Messi's dad knows that his son wants to go, hang around the Northern Quarter with us lot. He wants to, go for a drink at Mary D's, all those kind of things. Messi wants to taste the Manchester rain for some weird reason. If you're watching Leo, it tastes like heaven. Come on, honestly. But basically, Messi still wants to come to City, which is huge news. Danny Stewland, thank you so much for the comment, Danny. Why make him stay and ruin their relationship? Danny, that's a very, very good point. Now, it does make you wonder what Messi was saying, Messi's dad was saying during this meeting. It lasted for an hour and a half. And I'm pretty certain it wasn't as simple as Messi's dad going, Leo wants to go, he's bored of it, he's not really happy, he thinks you're all pretty shit, pal, you passed it, and all that kind of stuff. I'm sure I'm paraphrasing a bit there, but you're all a bunch of muppets. I'm pretty certain that's not all he had to say, and then Bartomeu went, no, you will not leave, we will stand firm, and he can't go, come to training tomorrow. I'm pretty certain an hour and a half wasn't that, I'm pretty certain there was plenty said, plenty of explaining from Jorge Messi's side, Bartomeu throwing loads back and forth, and I'm sure now in the next half an hour or so people will start to leak more and more. People keep saying Hagrid to me in the chat. Hagrid, by the way, now follows me on Twitter. TYC Sports are pretty reliable, apparently. The words of Jorge Messi during the meetings were, my son will not stay here. I'm sorry, that gets me on the hype train, actually. Are we going to get a mid-video hype train update? Apparently he was firm in his position towards Bartomeu regarding Messi's departure. Lads, I like those words. My son will not stay here. Naz, thank you for the heads up and everyone else. Steve, Nicola, what have you started, Nicola? Steven is a sexier version than Messi. I'll take it, James. Thank you so much. And it's true. It's true. I'm loving the haircut at the moment, by the way. Justin, right back at you. But that is news. That's welcome news. What's the music to my ears? Not news to my ears. I mean, it is literally news to my ears, but it's also music to my ears. I love the idea that Jorge Messi's dad went in there and gone, Messi wants to go. He wants to go. He's gone in there and he's dug his heels in and he really wants to do. I think we've got to be basically. We've got to be patient now. Expect this to kind of roll on and on and on. And it's going to be very, very painful. So just dig in for the long haul. I need a drink, by the way. This is Nick's fancy flask. So we got to be prepared to sit there for an awful long time and expect this to be very, very hard to watch and follow. There's going to be hourly updates for weeks on end now, and it's going to be very, very tiring. But I'll be here dragging you all through it. Fingers crossed we'll all get through this, and it'll be a good fun for everyone. I'd like to say, don't forget as well, if you are new to the channel, now I'm 10 minutes in. I feel like I can say this without people saying, stop spamming the subscribe request. I can get away with saying it now. We're 10 minutes into the video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you are new to this channel. I've got 42,571. I only need 29 more subscribers to get to 42,600. So if you could give this video a like, get it up to 300 likes, it'd be wonderful, and hit that subscribe button, and you'll get loads of wonderful, hopefully brilliant, I'm kind of biased here, Manchester City content in the coming weeks. Just for the coming years, really, so make sure to hit the subscribe button. How's the Koulibaly hype train today, Patrick? Better. Very much better. Yeah, Patrick. Basically, if you don't really know about what the Koulibaly hype train This comes from not Koulibaly. I wish Koulibaly said this. This comes from De Laurentiis, who's obviously the chairman, the president of Napoli, and he's come around and said Koulibaly and Milik are leaving, market permitting. If the market does allow these players to leave, we know how to replace them. Koulibaly can leave the club, yes. If some club will make an important bid, we'll let him go this summer. So De Laurentiis has basically publicly admitted, finally, that Koulibaly can actually leave and that they expect him to leave. I mean, this was one of those little things when it comes out, when he sneaks out, and you kind of realise, actually, Koulibaly is kind of expecting him to leave. He's kind of expecting him to go, which is nice. It's nice to hear that kind of like, that confirmation at very least. I know it's still taking absolutely ages, and it's going to take absolutely ages for this to happen with Koulibaly still, but it's nice at least to hear Napoli's president just admit what we all know, that he's really just posturing, he's really just playing the game, and if we're patient, and if we take our time and be measured about it all, we will get this deal eventually over the line. I've got no doubt now, basically, that this is just a matter of time with Koulibaly. I want Koulibaly at Manchester City. I did a video earlier, by the way, for second tier Patreon and YouTube members where I talked about Diego Carlos and Koulibaly. If you are second tier, by the way, go and check that out. And I just want either of them. I genuinely got to the point where I believe either of them will improve Manchester City Football Club, and I'm totally relaxed with either coming in. But I do think it will be Koulibaly. Sparky's loving the emojis. Welcome to the stream, Sparky. Check Rafael Hernandez's tweets. He talks sense. He does indeed. I'll have a look at them in a bit, but largely Rafael Hernandez does talk sense. He's like a big Barcelona fan and a little bit of a reporter as well. Callum Johnson reckon Koulibaly is in the top 5 centre-backs in the world. Callum, yeah, I would be very... I mean, I think it's quality as well, so I'll take that. Let's have a look at Rafael Hernandez's tweets. People keep mentioning them. I've not seen them yet. I'll go and check them out right now on this stream. Rafael, I mean, that's kind of basically... But Hernandez also thinks Bartomeu doesn't really care about Messi leaving. It's about getting a sizable transfer fee. I probably agree with that. I think mainly it's all showmanship. I do think it's showmanship. I think largely, as long as we're patient, we'll probably hopefully get towards where we want to be. Ashai Kulakami, thank you so much for being a member, by the way, mate. I'm sure Bartomeu's debts are peasants for the Sheikh. I hope that Cheeky gives him assurance. Yeah, exactly. I mean, we can definitely afford this potentially. I don't know. I mean, it is hard to sign the most expensive player in the world football, but I'm sure Manchester City, if they can find a way, will find a way. Paul Davis, where has Messi ever said he wants to join City? I mean, technically he hasn't, Paul, but if you can't read between the fucking huge lines that you can fit a bus through, I don't really know what you can. All the reliable sources close to Jorge Messi have said that his son wants to leave Manchester City, and given the fact that every journalist ever worth their soul, everyone is saying that it's Manchester City that he wants to go for. Given the fact that Pep and Lilo have been over in Barcelona and everyone is talking, it's obviously Manchester City that he wants to join. No, of course he hasn't come out and said it directly. But sometimes you can just read between the lines. And in this case, I think it's pretty damn obvious that Messi wants to come to Manchester City. I mean, he wants to leave. Put it this way, Messi doesn't decide to leave Barcelona without a plan, does he? He's not going to be like, I just fancy a new job, I'm going to leave. Messi's not going to go, I don't want to be here anymore, and then try and work out where he's going to go. Messi knows his situation. Messi knows that he's the most expensive player in world football. Messi knows that if he's going to go somewhere, he's going to leave his boyhood club, the club he spent all his career at. He's going to leave and have a project in mind. He's already clearly thought through his next move. And this is why I believe he knows he's going to Manchester City Football Club if he leaves Barcelona. So, yeah. Pal FV, do you think City will play three in the back more this season? Who Laporte, Ake, Koulibaly, or Ake more likely a sub? Potentially, mate. I do think there'll be three in the back quite a lot. And I think Ake, Laporte, Koulibaly is the perfect back three in that situation. You could have like Laporte over the left, Koulibaly maybe in the middle. Koulibaly's on the right with Ake in the middle for me. Mario, Ukman Kano did sign a new contract, so I don't think he'll leave either personally. Basically, today is the first step of many. We're going to have to be really, really cautious about Messi. It's going to be very slow and very painful at times, but we will get there. Maybe we won't get there. But I'm feeling confident. I really didn't want this to see negative news from this, but it's been positive news as far as I'm concerned. It's been tiring news, admittedly, but largely I would say this has been positive news. It's the news, we didn't put it this way, no kind of bad news is good news. And as long as Messi's camp has come out and they're digging their heels in, which is exactly what's happened, I don't see any reason at all not to feel confident at the moment. I'm constantly checking, by the way. Yeah, that's the news I wanted to hear. Jorge Messi was inflexible during his meeting with Bartomeu. He's really made his mind up. He's really made his mind up. Why is only Bartomeu deciding? Sartak, I don't really know the answer to that. I think largely his board, the board advise him, but he is the president. So largely, I don't know. Maybe there's a lot of posturing, a lot of pride involved. I'm loving Lone Wolf's reasoning here. Lone Wolf saying, I know Howard Webb was a Rag United fan. He never said it, but his actions told me. Same with Messi. Exactly. Steve, slow and painful is pretty on par for 2020. Fight on twist, exactly, mate. Exactly. That's how I feel about it. It's going to be an extension this year, but fingers crossed at the end of this transfer window, we'll get this incredible, wonderful present that is Lionel Messi under the tree. We should be confident, guys. Honestly, I think we should be confident about this. This isn't bad news. It's tiring, of course, and it's a bit frustrating. And we now know where Messi's dad likes to eat in Barcelona for food and all that kind of stuff. But this isn't bad news. And as far as I'm concerned, I've been expecting today to hear the worst. I've been expecting to hear Messi is considering a new contract offer because Bartomeu has offered to resign or something like that. But we haven't got that. In fact, we've got quite the opposite. We've got basically two camps holding firm. But Bartomeu surely at some point has to cave in. I mean, what use is a Messi sat on the sidelines doing absolutely nothing? He won't even be in the sidelines. He just won't be at training. What use is that? What kind of unrest will that cause with the supporters? I don't see any reason why this is a good idea. I feel like this is basically, they're shooting themselves in the foot a little bit. I think we have to be realistic. I think we also have to understand that these things take an awful lot of time. But I don't really believe that Barcelona fans will be comfortable with this, that Messi will be comfortable with this, and Bartomeu will be comfortable with this. Largely, we have to be very patient. As Alf's just said as well, Alf's a very good point. Don't Barca have debts though? And I'm correct in saying if Bartomeu loses his job, he's liable for them. I feel he'll cave. Yeah, that's the point. If Barca have debts, massive debts, Bartomeu is legally responsible, lawfully responsible for those debts. 70 million a year in wages, and then potentially, of course, you get a transfer fee maybe on top of it. I think what will happen is that they'll get a transfer fee. I think City will cave in, give him 50, 60 million or something like that. And then maybe what we'll also see is Garcia going the opposite way, or Angelino or something like that. Guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, by the way. It would mean a lot if you could hit that subscribe button and give this video a like. Let's get it up to 300 likes. It'd be wonderful to see that. 300 likes. 300 likes, please. And also, we only need 15 more subscribers. 15 more subscribers to get to 42,600. So please do me a solid and hit that subscribe button. In terms of Koulibaly, people have asked about Koulibaly in the comments. I think this will happen as well. Now, Napoli's president basically saying that they're expecting to sell him means it's just a matter of time. I reckon Koulibaly might kind of force this through a little bit himself, and we'll see Koulibaly in a Manchester City shirt inside a couple of weeks, I reckon. I know it's really slow, but I think largely we're playing the long game here, and we'll see some good news. Lone Wolf saying stubbornness only goes as deep as the pockets. Messi will leave Barcelona. I love the way you think, mate, and very sage-like words, and I totally agree on that front. I think we'll get there. I mean, I'm starting to believe. You know, I believe. I know it's hard, but you got to believe sometimes. Anil Dakal saying we need a left back and a centre back. We probably do need a left back, but I can't really see Manchester City getting a left back at the moment. Like, I don't know, really. I can't really see City getting a left back if we're going to get centre back and Lionel Messi. I don't think we can really afford them. Halal just said, what's new on Messi? Yeah, that meeting has been concluded, and we are kind of back at square one, basically, unfortunately. But Messi's camp still wants to leave, which is really good news for Manchester City. Patrick Crawford saying, if you had to get rid of Garcia or Angelino, plus 75-ish for Messi, which would you prefer to get rid of? Garcia, personally, mate. I don't think Garcia is good enough for the Premier League. Good footballer, but I don't think he's what we need as a centre-back. I think he's a little bit too slow, and if we're going to play a high line, I would rather move him on and get some centre-backs with a little bit of pace and a bit of strength. The Sheep Gamer, is Messi coming? The Sheep Gamer, mate, thank you for being a member for one. The Sheep, that's the million, well, that's the one probably $1 billion question, $100 million question. Absolutely no idea, mate, absolutely no idea. We're going to have to be patient on this. I am saying it's more likely at the moment than it isn't likely. The bookies think it's more likely. And don't forget to check out Odds Checker, by the way, in the link in the description below. 18 plus and gamble responsibly and all that kind of stuff. But I think it's more likely currently than it isn't, which is good news for us. This is good news for us. We've got to be patient. We've got to be very patient on this. Why can't we rely on Cancelo for left back? Ashkai, I thought he was good, but I'm not sure I'm not really a fan Ashai of putting round pegs in square holes. We saw Zinchenko have some good games at left back. We saw Delp had some good games at left back, but they're not left backs. And eventually, your form kind of reverts. I know Cancelo is a right back, but he's not a left back. And at some point, I don't think it's wise to rely on someone who isn't a specialist in that area. Get an actual left-footed left back, someone who can provide proper width on the left. And I personally think we're just playing with fire to presume Cancelo is a long-term solution. It could be all right there, but I don't really believe that. I don't really believe he's a long-term solution at left back. Basically, I might be wrong, but I think we're being a bit naive because we can't forever presume we can put people out of position at left back and we'll fix it. Just get a fucking good left back. It's as simple as that. That's all I feel. James Bay saying Messi could bring a bit more leadership that we need. Very possibly, James. I agree, mate. It very much could be the situation where Messi could be that. Messi essentially raises the level of those around him. Messi is Messi's a world-class player. He's like more than a world-class player. He's one of the greatest of all time. And Messi's expectations and his quality not only improves his colleagues, not only does it set a higher standard on the pitch, but it also increases the reputation around the club. And it also raises expectations. And I love that. So Messi could do that. Oh, 2 new members. Thank you so much, guys. Rubber Guts, the wonderful name Rubber Guts. Welcome to the squad, Rubber Guts. It's good to have you on board, mate. Fingers crossed you enjoy being a member. And I'll try and look out for all your questions, Rubber Guts. Thank you for the support on the channel. Absolute hero, Rubber Guts. And, Fight on Twist as well. Fight on Twist has joined the second tier with the bonus videos and joined the private Slack group. Fight on Twist, thank you so much. Hopefully you enjoy the content. There's some videos today for you. Fight on Twist at patreon.com/, sorry, not patreon.com. Fight on Twist, check the community tab. I'm on one of my latest tweets earlier, and you'll see a new video today for you to go watch. Thank you so much for joining the crew. Fight on Twist. It's good to have you on board, mate. Did someone tell me not to swear then? I can swear if I want to, usually, unfortunately, pal. I'm 34 years old, and sometimes I swear. I'm Mank. Rubber Guts, hi Stephen. Could you tell my boys Ben and Max to get ready for school? Thanks. Yes, I can. Rubber Guts. Ben and Max, if you're watching, get ready for school. Get ready for school. Your dad said so, and your dad is right. Dad knows best always. Hence why Jorge Messi is leading the transfer negotiations for Lionel Messi to come to Manchester City. So there you go, Rubber Guts. There you go, Ben and Max. Do as your dad said. I think he knows best. Dad Rubber Guts knows best, of course. Thank you so much, guys, for supporting the channel. Big hello to everyone. Say hello to Ben and Max in the comments, by the way. Ben and Max, big love. Lone Wolf, will let Messi let KDB talk, though? That's the main question. Let me talk. Almost certain, mate. Almost certain. But maybe not. Maybe you won't. Maybe you'll kind of hold him back a little bit. There, now I've joined, subscribed, and hit the highest tier support. The work is done. It's always been done. Are you inevitable? Fight on Twist, you are inevitable. Thank you so much, pal. And don't forget, hopefully, don't forget to make sure to hit the subscribe button, by the way. Where are we at in terms of subscribers? It'll be nice. Let me just double check to see. We're getting close. It's always nice to do this, by the way, mid-video. Oh, we've done it. It's not ticked over yet, but we are 42,600. Round of applause for everyone. Everyone in the comments and watching this video. Thank you so much. A big shout diving in on Max and Ben. Be kind to Max and Ben. Everyone say hello to Max and Ben. Does City have fans? Hello Arsenal. There's 1,000 people currently watching. Hello Arsenal. So I think you've answered your own question, mate. Otherwise, I would not be doing this as a job. The car decoys were class in my opinion. Found them amazing. Yeah, also that was interesting. I love it. By the way, I love everyone telling Ben and Max it's bedtime. Everyone be nice to Ben and Max. But yeah, Alston made a good point. Did anyone see the car decoys? Literally, there was like decoy Bartomeu cars outside of Messi's dad's flat with no one in. Weird. And then he drove off. Absolutely weird. But basically, sorry, I'm just reading the comments. Everyone liked the segue there about Messi's dad, and it was good. I thought it was pretty good myself. Rubber Guts and then Messi's dad, and Dad knows best. Pretty smooth if I don't say so myself. But yeah, I mean, the car thing was absolutely ridiculous. It was absolutely ridiculous. By the way, does everyone want a little bit of Twitch after this? It won't be the longest Twitch session after this, but I am I'm happy to jump on, by the way. So yeah, I will jump on Twitch a little bit if a lot of people want it. I'm a little bit tired still. My chest is still a little bit tired, but fingers crossed you will do. Fight on Twist. It's Josh from Twitter. Fanos. Fanos, you are inevitable indeed. Thank you so much, Fanos and Josh. I didn't know your real name. Josh, welcome to the club, mate, and cheers for the support, Fanos. Actual Fanos, by the way. Fanos, he's inevitable, and he's a fan of Esteemed Company, putting it out there. Guys, I don't know. Messi is very close. He's not very close, but he's moving closer. Every minute he's moving closer. Every minute he isn't moving further away is a minute he's moving closer. So that's the way I see it. Mark Benedetti Moss, welcome to the stream, mate. Ciao from Italy. You're live in my beach bar. I hate you right now, Mark. And Mark Benedetti Moss is watching in a beach bar. Is anyone else basically watching in a beach bar? I'd be absolutely devastated. I'm just jealous. My Twitch, by the way, is there. Twitch.tv/Esteemed Kompany. It's literally right there. You can go and follow it over there, and maybe I will be afterwards. We want Koulibaly news. Monkey D Kong. The Koulibaly news is that De Laurentiis has come out and said that he expects. De Laurentiis is Napoli's president. He said Koulibaly can leave the club, and this is a quote: Koulibaly can leave the club, yes, if some club will make an important bid, we'll let him go on this summer. So that's good news. That's really good news. It's huge news, basically. It's really good news that basically Koulibaly is expected to leave. De Laurentiis is expecting to leave. So I think it's largely just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. We have to be very, very patient. But I do think this will actually start happening. I'm starting to feel more and more confident. What if Messi doesn't come, Steve? Where do we go from there? Well, we just crack on, Nimrod. We just crack on, mate. We get on with it. We move on. We've still got world-class players, and we see what happens. I need a drink. Sorry, a lot of talking. Look, Naz, go to bed if you've got an exam at half eight, mate. Go to bed, Naz. It's good for you. Go get some sleep. Your exams are more important than me, I promise you. Lone Wolf, I think Messi will be out of Spain before he announces he's leaving. There'll be the carnage if he announces it in Spain. We'll hear about him being spotted over here before we hear the announcement. Do you know what, Lone Wolf? That's probably not a bad bet, actually. That's probably not a bad bet at all, because I wouldn't be able to be Messi at an airport, you know. I think he'll have to sneak off, basically. Max and Ben will be the reason Messi comes to see. Fingers crossed, eh? I'm being pessimistic, says Patrick. I highly expect no Messi, so I can be pleasantly surprised if it happens, but not horribly crushed if it doesn't. I mean, largely, Patrick, it's probably a good way to live life as a Manchester City fan. Fear the worst and hope for the best. That's what I always do as a City fan. I'm a positively negative person. Does that make any sense whatsoever? I'm a positive person, but I always expect the worst, so I don't get crushed by it. But largely, I'll be optimistic about it at the same time. But, I mean, one thing I did hear, by the way, there were rumours that Messi's recorded a video to explain his decision to leave. So I do wonder, Love Rami, I've seen your tweet messages, by the way, but you're just telling me to notice you, so there's not really much I can add to that, Love Rami. So there you go, replied now, Love Rami. But, I mean, I don't know what you want me to say. So I've not replied to you because there's no questions. Sorry? Do you love Ramsbottom, love Ramby, as Nicola West? Ramsbottom's a great place. But basically, yeah, if Messi does drop this video saying why he wants to leave, I can imagine that would massively, massively accelerate things. But I think largely he doesn't want to do that yet. So we'll have to be very, very patient on it, guys. I've got a couple more minutes left. I'm probably not going to do a Twitch afterwards, by the way, because I'm very tired today still. I've got a bit of a tight chest at the moment for talking an awful lot, and I don't really want to force it. So I'm going to go and rest after this. But a couple more minutes left, so make sure to get your questions in. I'll get through a couple more before I end this video. Mark saying I'm technically here in the beach bar too. I guess I am technically, mate. I wish I had the views you had though. Cheap Gamer, hi again. I'm late to the stream, but Pep did say Messi's his best. But Pep did say that about Messi an awful long time ago. I am not really expecting. I'm not really expecting him to go. I'm not really expecting him to join. Sorry. Oh God, I've lost my head entirely. I'm not expecting Pep to still stand by those comments. I mean, if Pep went over with Lilo to talk to Messi, which he clearly did. I mean, why would he go over there just to tell him to stay? It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And also, you've got to bear in mind that our chairman really, really, really wants him to come to Manchester City Football Club. So, Guardiola, I'm sure, said in the past, and he has said in the past, Messi should stay there. Stay there. But now we're at a situation where Messi wants to go. And you'd be absolutely stupid. If, bearing that in mind, if you didn't allow him to come to Manchester City Football. But I want you to all go and join me on twitch.tv/Esteemed Kompany because it'd be good to see you there. Where's my little end banner? I've got a little end banner. Where's it gone? There we go. No, that's not the one I'm doing. Here we go. End screen. There we go. I want to say thank you, don't forget, of course, to all these patrons outside me. Patreon.com/Esteemed Kompany. If you want to get involved, you can do. But of course, there's always members. The members will start to scroll down, by the way. If you're a new member, by the way, I've not updated the video yet. So the new members aren't there yet. I update it every single Monday, but you'll be on the membership soon. Don't worry. I also want to go and say, don't forget to check out as well. I'll just check it in the link in the description below. Don't forget to gamble responsibly and all that kind of stuff. 10 days left on the 10 days left until the season starts. Not for City, of course, but in general. And Don't forget to come and follow me over at twitch.tv/Esteemed Kompany. Some good old fashioned Fall Guys. I will be going live more or less straight away. Let me get that video live right now, actually. I will go and get it live for you now. So you can go and join me over there. Let me get a little bit of Fall Guys dubbiness going. Fingers crossed we can win a game or two. It won't be the world's longest stream, but fingers crossed you will enjoy it anyway, nonetheless. So guys, I will see you over there. It'll be good to see you over there. I'm going to end it soon so you can see a little bit of this here next to me now. A little bit. Which way is it? Is it that way? Was it that way? Which way am I pointing? That way, there. Twitch.tv/Esteemed Kompany. It'll be good to see you over there, and it'll be good fun. And we'll play some Fall Guys, and we'll all have a good time and chat about Messi and all that kind of stuff. Let me set this live now. Fall Guys time. I'm just writing the social tweet. There we go. I'm going live on twitch.tv/Esteemed Kompany right now. I'll see you over there. Love you all absolutely loads. Enjoy it. It's been great fun. I'll see you all in a bit on the other side. See you later, guys.